So today we're gonna touch on a subject that gets to me a lot, which is body image, and how I view myself and how other people view me. After the intro was played, there's gonna be a short clip of pictures. I know, I've seen them. I look at them all the time. And y'all gonna see them and probably be like, oh my God, ew, whatever. But at this point, I think I'm ready for judgment. And I'm ready to talk about it, I guess. So, yeah, I'll be right back.
Still can't get rid of me. They still throwing shade on my energy. I gotta make sure they remember me. Just know that these looking no fun to me. You know, to the check cause we hustle. We getting it straight off the muscle. If it ain't the
All right, let's get into this conversation. I know y'all seen the clip, and yes, that is writing on my pictures. Every picture I take, I do that. Now, I lie to people and I tell people those are just things I want to work on, and that is not the truth. Those are things that I hate about my body. Now, I understand most people might look at those pictures, or some people might look at those pictures and be like, you're not that bad, and what's wrong with being a thick girl, and blase, blase, blue. If you are fine with your body, or fine with my body, that's your opinion. I'm not too sure on myself. Some days I get up and I feel like I feel pretty today, or whatever. Some days I get up and I feel utterly disgusted. Most days I get up, I feel disgusted with myself. I do not like myself as far as my body goes. And I just wanted to put that out there for everybody. I know that I'm not the only one suffering from it. I hear stories all the time, or even people ask me, like, what are you doing to lose weight? Or what did you do to change this or change that? And the truth is, I cannot tell you, because I still look at those same parts of my body and I still hate them. For real, for real. And a crazy part about it is everybody displays this image of, you know, what's perfect. Like, you can have hips and curves, but they got to be in a certain position. You can have, you know, a big body, but you also have to have a pretty face to go with that big body. And you can have a flaw, but you can't have too many. So what led me to this conversation tonight was two things. One, someone blatantly asked me, could I talk about body image and how I deal with my certain flaws. And I'll touch on that. And then I reached out to a good friend of mine, and they basically told me, like, you're fine, you're perfect. I mean, if you want to tone it up or do whatever it is you want to do, then do that. But you don't have to. You don't look bad at all. And I started thinking to myself, like, I don't look bad at all. Like, you truly just don't know me for real, for real. All you know is what you see on Instagram. And I found myself getting frustrated, but why am I so frustrated when they didn't say anything wrong, thinking back on it. So to the person that asked me to talk about body image, we're going to start there. How I deal with it, I cover it up. And there's multiple ways that I do that. And one of them is makeup, clothing. There's a lot of things that go into me taking a simple picture. As far as I might duct tape some things down, I might suck some things in, I might put an extra lift on my bra just so things can sit up, and yeah, it's a lot that I may do. I also cover that up by joking. I point out my flaws before anybody else can point out my flaws, just to let them know, like, hey, I know it. I know I'm big. I know I got shoulders. I know I have multiple flaws. So I do that. And then I hide it by just not going out sometimes. If I don't feel pretty enough or beautiful enough, or if I know we're going to go somewhere like a club or a party or a cookout that I feel like people are going to be there and they're going to judge me, I'm not going. And that's crazy. That's crazy, because I shouldn't have to hide myself. There is nothing wrong with you or with anybody. It's society's vision that's fucked up, I feel like. You can like whatever you like or feel the way you feel about certain things, but don't do what I've been doing, because it's like, if I get around you, I might seem confident or whatever, but low-key I'm judging myself. Like, do they see that I didn't put on my eyeliner correctly? Can they see the wig spot in my head? Like, can they see all that? That's what I'm thinking in my mind. I'm not even focused on the conversation. I'm focused on my social anxiety at this point. Though I might come off funny to most, or I might come off like I'm completely okay with myself, the truth is I'm not. And it's the images that I see. Like, I might get on Facebook like and be like, oh, she looks good, or oh, this picture of Demi, she looks thick, and it's like, damn, I ain't got Demi body. Damn, like, how did she get her hips that way, and how could she do this and do that? And it's like, you know, it's bad, and it's something that I'm trying to work on, y'all. And I know it's probably a lot of y'all out there that's going through the same thing. And I wish sometimes I had friends and women that I can talk to, especially because I feel like we could probably help each other with that. Like, because sometimes I have a view of myself, but other people tell me, like, you're cool, you alright, like, but then it comes from like a long history of being mentally abused, like, and I'm touching on old things, and I understand, like, we grown now, whatever, but sometimes things from your childhood leaks into your adultness. Like, I know that ain't a word, but sometimes it leaks into your adultness. Like, I remember growing up and being around friends, and they telling me, like, you don't look right, you too big for that dress, you too busty to be on the basketball court without 2 bras on. I remember somebody making me strap down, and I remember, you know, certain aunts that helped me pinch my clothes back so my gut wouldn't show. And that kind of messes with me now, because now I'm thinking, like, what would they think what would they do in this situation? Like, I can't just be like that or whatever. So I trapped myself into a box when I was a child. Basically, that box was being tomboyish, because I could get away. If I was a tomboy, I can get away with baggy clothes and wearing my hair any kind of way or whatever, just so I could not be what I wanted to be, because what I wanted to be took too much work. And even if I could do the exercises and lose the weight and get a breast reduction and somehow make my shoulders shrink or whatever, I still wouldn't look like a Beyonce or Rihanna or Sierra. Even though I loved them growing up, it just was like, I knew I could never. Like, I could never, y'all. So, yeah. What brings me to my next point. I know what I have to do now. Talking to friends and talking to y'all, I know what I have to do. I know I have to accept myself for who I am and who I'm becoming. I'm trying that now with my makeup in front of y'all and talking to y'all more and things like that. But I have to honestly look at myself in the mirror, and I have to accept every flaw that I have. And it's sad, because when I first entered this long relationship that I've had with Jamal, it was like, even though he sees me as something, I don't see myself. And I used to tell him all the time, like, my feelings don't matter and they never will and whatever. And it's because I didn't see the beauty in myself. And I would hope that everybody that's watching this and thinking to themselves, like, I'm big and I need to do this and I need to do that. Like, if you want to lose weight, lose the weight. If you want to gain weight, gain the weight. But nothing is going to change you into this deluxe supermodel person that you picturing in your head. You can change your mindset, though. And you can go in the mirror and you can be like, I am that bitch. And this bitch is gonna tone up whatever the fuck it is she wants to tone the fuck up. But you're not gonna walk into the mirror, walk into the bathroom, and you're not gonna throw up and come out looking like Kim Kardashian. And you're not gonna go in the bathroom and change your clothes and throw on some makeup and think you're gonna come out that bitch looking like Miss America, because it ain't gonna work. Because that's not you. So don't let social media, don't let celebrities, don't let certain people, whether it's female, male, family members, boyfriend, girlfriend, friends around you, I don't care. Don't let them change you. If you want to change, then you change. Don't do it for nobody else, because then you're going to be trying to keep up with an image that just ain't you. And then one day you're going to look in the mirror and you're just going to be like, this is not me. And it's going to be a lot of work trying to find you, all because you want to change for somebody else, y'all. Like, for real. And I know it seems a little redundant and the same as last week, but that's just something I want to press into y'all skulls, like, because I need it myself. You feel me? I'm not just talking to y'all trying to preach to you. I'm preaching to myself right now. Like, I don't wanna change for everybody else. I want to change for me. I don't want to change just so I can take good pictures. I don't want to change just so everybody can be like, oh, you look good now. Like, I want to change for me. And I need y'all help with that. You feel me? Because it's sickening to me. Because I know it's crazy to me, because I could tell you you're beautiful. And you might be like, oh, she thinks I'm beautiful. Or was she just saying that? Like, I don't want you to second guess yourself. Like, if I could just find the word. So from then on out, I just felt like there's no way I could be a female and walk out in a dress. I don't wear dresses to this day. It's got to be a very, very, very special occasion for you to catch me in a dress. So I don't go out in dresses. I try to cover up most of my body. And I just decided, like, baggy clothes was the way to go growing up. Like, might as well do the whole baggy clothes thing, or just be extra for no reason. Like, I'm gonna be extra with my flaws and extra with my makeup and extra with my hair, just so I can take everybody's mind off my shoulders. So tonight I decided, put the shoulders out, let it out. Let's just take small baby steps. Put my shoulders out. I didn't wear any earrings to distract you from my big forehead tonight. I had to put on my wig because I ain't got nothing to cover my head right now, and I got very, very minimum hair. Like, and we just gonna be free from now on. Like, that's what we're gonna try to do. We're gonna try at least once a week. We're gonna show my shoulders. That's gonna be my start. If you watching, whatever flaw that's getting to you the most right now, I just want you to just express that flaw. Like, maybe it's some mole on your face that you put the makeup on, or maybe it's your nose. I don't know. But this week, that's what we're gonna do. We just gonna show that off and see where it takes us. Because I know my shoulders big. Everybody else knows my shoulders big. But let's try to adapt to what the higher power gave us. Let's just try to accept the fact that we will never be perfect, because there is no such thing. But we gonna be perfect to ourselves this week. So that's what we gonna do. We gonna take these shoulders and things and all our good flaws, and we gonna show them off, and then we gonna talk about it. So I mean, if you want to talk about it in the comments, or if you want to email me, my email and my Instagram is down below. You can hit me up on there. To my friends that know me, you can hit me on Facebook. If you got my number, send me a message or something. I don't know, because I want to work with this with y'all. I can't keep doing this to myself, and I don't want y'all to suffer through it alone if you suffering from it too. So that's gonna be our conversation tonight. And I'm sorry that it has to be so short. It's just that thinking about things now just is on my mind. But we all right. We good. We gonna rock with it. We gonna do whatever we do. We ain't mad. But yeah, y'all like, comment, subscribe. I know y'all see me flooding y'all timelines and things, because we gonna get up to our subscribers. Soon me and Jamal will be doing a giveaway video. We probably drop it on Instagram and Facebook too. So y'all make sure y'all subscribed. I'll let y'all know about that later. But until next week, y'all, I love y'all.
It smells like shit on here.
Oh, I'm sorry, y'all, because Cletus just interrupted my whole little stilo. But until next time, y'all be safe. Mind y'all motherfucking business. And don't be raw ass in the toilet seats, please.
They all hate us, but I really get my roll on. Thought we was in it to win this shit, I'ma stroll on. I tell them hold on.